Welcome to the Idaho Real Growth Initiative 44 by 22. We invite you to follow us on our journey as we travel the state, discovering amazing women who are not only running a small business, but they are making an impact on their community. Listen in as Christina Perez and Tatiana Morales interview one of the members of the IWBC network.
So we have our first question. Nara is, can you tell us a little bit about your business and how you got started?
Yes, so Bloom Cafe is a wonderful restaurant located in the heart of downtown Moscow. We're right on Friendship Square, which is a really lovely gathering place for people to watch their children play at the playground. And then when the farmers market happens from May until October, it's also just a really great spot to sit and enjoy your food outside. And my business is really special because it is made from scratch, as much locally sourced ingredients as possible, and just a really beautiful atmosphere. We opened in 2011, so we are celebrating our 10th anniversary right now, which is really exciting to have been in business for 10 years, especially after the year that we are all surviving and still going through. But it is just a really special place, and a lot of wonderful memories have been made there. People bring their children there, and it is the food is so good. My family and I enjoy eating there all the time, and it is just a great place. And so the reason why my husband and I started it is because we wanted to invest in our community, and we thought, what a better way to do that than to have a business downtown where we could serve our community and give people a really great place to work.
Can you tell us a little bit more about two programs that they came up actually on my Instagram feed? So one was Healthy at Home and Feed a Family. How did they start and all of that good information?
Well, I work with some really amazing women. Stephanie, who is my kitchen manager, and then Jackie, who is my front of house manager. And we were brainstorming ways that we could stay busy and keep the business afloat during such a challenging time. Currently, we have a 65 reduced capacity for indoor seating. And before October, we did not even offer delivery, and we had no online ordering. And so we have had to really adapt to stay afloat during these challenging times. And we saw that there was a need to be able to do online ordering. And we thought, why not? We don't currently offer dinner, or we did not offer dinner before this. And so we wanted to engage our community by offering that service where people could safely enjoy a really healthy dinner at home. But because my husband and I really believe in philanthropic opportunities and supporting those who are struggling, we came up with the program of the Feed a Family, which is really unique and something that I'm so incredibly proud of, not only our community to help invest in that, but for the schools to be able to work with them directly. And so the food is actually the same. The Healthy at Home dinner and the Feed a Family dinner is the same dinner. Twice a week, we offer it Monday and Friday. We have pre-ordered dinners that are easy to prepare. They require minimal baking or reheating, but they're really great. They're made from scratch. They're wholesome and nutritious and very accessible. We kept the prices low and competitive because we wanted it to be affordable for everyone. And for those families who are struggling with food insecurity, there is such a need right now, especially to help those people. And so what we do at Bloom is every meal donation that comes in as a Feed a Family, then Bloom matches it. So we turn that customer's order for dinner for 2 people into dinner for 4, because every family has at least, 3 people in it to be a family in the Moscow school district. And so that way people have leftovers. And it just is a really great way to help those people who are, my doggy, help those people who are struggling during this time. And so it's great. I have loved working. I am very involved in my children's schools. This year's looked differently just because I can't volunteer. So this way I get to interact with all the different public schools, and I communicate with the counselors, letting them know how many meals they have that Monday or Friday, and then I personally deliver it. So it's a wonderful community engagement and outreach that I have thoroughly enjoyed. And since November 6th, since we began the program, we have fed 173 families.
Wow.
I am so proud of. Yeah, it feels so good to be able to send people to bed at night with a full stomach.
Yeah, definitely. What are some of the meals that you guys prepare?
Oh, let's see. Tonight we have I just delivered 10 meals to all the different local schools. And so they and the people who also have the healthy at home meals, they get to enjoy a chicken, sausage, sweet potato, kale soup with a whole loaf of salted French bread, which if you've never had blue bread, it's amazing. It's so good. We make everything in-house. And so they get that and then an herb butter. And they also have a wonderful fresh salad with balsamic vinaigrette. So it is very
Yeah.
tasty. I can't wait to enjoy it myself tonight.
That sounds amazing. I love it. I can't wait to go to Moscow and try it out and try your cafe out. Are people that can we donate? Like anyone in the state can donate?
Yes.
For...
Thank you so much for asking. So it is all done through our website, which is www.bloommoscow.com. And one of the first things that you see when you click on our website is our Feed a Family program. So it gives you a little bit of information about that. But then when you go onto our main ordering page, you can see what is offered coming up for this month. And then you can designate how many meals you want to donate and which school you would like to receive it to. So it's really accessible. Yeah, the platform is really easy to use. And I like that people have that control over which school they get to help support. It's really nice.
Nara, I was going to ask you, how long have you been in Moscow, and can you kind of talk about this awesome community that we live in? Because like, let's give them a little bit of love too, because I'm like, that's why I'm back here.
Yes, Moscow is great. I am an Idaho girl. I grew up in northern Idaho and then spent my first 2 years at LCSC and then transferred to the U of I. So I am actually a Vandal alum. And it's just a great place. I love our community is so unique. It is supportive of the arts. It's supportive of other people. And it is just rich and vibrant. And there's no other place like it. And I love to travel, but I always love to come home because our community is really special. And one other thing that is important too, at Bloom, we also support artists. We just had the Moscow Middle School art display up for a couple of months. And so not only do we care about providing really good food, but we really want to support local artists too. So that's always been a part of our mission.
Awesome. I love that. And I think Christina has like 2 more questions, but yeah, that's so cool.
I love it. Like I said, I've never been to Moscow. I just moved to Idaho a couple years ago. So I'm excited to go one day and see the different culture and absolutely your cafe. Our third question is, in your opinion, what's the best part of being an entrepreneur / business owner?
Well, what I personally really enjoy is the creativity, the opportunity to be creative. I am an artist. I have an art background, not a restaurateur, but it really is about having creative solutions to problems. And especially now, how can you plan ahead and deal with things that are unknown? But there's so many opportunities to be creative and to work with your community. I especially enjoy that there are, other restaurateurs who are engaging with each other and supporting each other. So that's my favorite part, is just, community, creativity, and networking.
I love that. I love that answer. And our last question for today is going to be, what is one piece of advice you'd give to a business owner or a person just starting out and they're a little scared to take that first step?
Yeah, it can be really scary to step into that unknown, to you're providing your own paycheck or not getting a paycheck for a little while. And so my best advice is to research what is available in your community. What would your product or service offer that is not currently there? And how could you compete or fit into your community to make it enticing for others to want to utilize your service or product?
Perfect. I love that. I love it. I just want to thank you so much for being here with us today and for being our first interview, which is so exciting. And
thank you.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of 44 by 22, engaging with women all across the state of Idaho. The Idaho Women's Business Center is funded in part by a cooperative agreement with the U.S. Small Business Administration. We look forward to working with you. Connect with us today at idahowomen.org.